Welcome to Tech Online. This will be an overview of the contents and the layout of the site. Tech Online is a comprehensive suite of automotive technical information containing service and repair information on passenger and light commercial vehicles. This information is broken down into the following sections. We'll be using the Holden Commodore as an example. First of all, we have auto transmissions. This includes transmission diagnostics, including fault codes, component testing, pin data tables, wiring diagrams, and component locations. Next, we have body tech. This contains vehicle body information from the body tech articles dating back to 1988, covering body dimensions, specifications, and repair procedures. Next, we have common faults. Common faults is based on feedback on common problems experienced out in the field from our members and confirmed by our research team. Next, we have electronic braking control. This includes ABS, ESC, EBD diagnostics, including fault code tables, component testing, wiring diagrams, component locations, and brake bleeding procedures. Next, we have engine management. This includes engine diagnostics, including fault codes, tune-up specs, component testing, wiring diagrams, component locations, and pin data. Next, we have LPG. This is general specifications and requirements for vehicle with factory LPG systems. Now we have programming and relearn. This is key and immobilizer registrations, remote programming, power windows relearn, radio code input procedures. We are now starting to include procedures for battery disconnect and reconnections. Next, we have serpentine belts, which includes the removal and installation procedures with clear illustrations of the belt routings. Next, we have service resets. This includes procedures to reset service lights, which include service reminders, timing belt lights, and tyre monitoring indicators. Next, we have SRS airbags. This includes safety information, fault codes, pin data tables, component locations, and wiring diagrams. Next, we have tech data. Tech data includes model information, VIN and engine number locations, lubrication specs, AC refrigerant capacities, fuel pressures, valve clearances, torque specifications, and much more. Next, we have Tech Talks. This is a collection of thousands of pages of concise technical articles dating back to the mid-90s in relation to this particular model. Next, we have timing belts. This includes the removal and refitment procedures, service schedules, and service illustrations. Next, we have vehicle identification. This will assist you to find vehicle information, engine and transmission numbers, as well as any other labels or stickers needed to correctly identify the vehicle and engine type for ordering of parts, registration, and roadworthy purposes. And we have wheel alignments. This includes specifications and model information, including front and rear alignment specs. Now that is an overview of the main pages we have. Now, to have a closer look at one article, we will narrow the search down to just one type of VE Commodore, and we'll have a look at the engine management. And we shall choose the V6. Now, this is opened up in a new pop-up window, and it's broken down into these sections. So to open up one of these sections, you click on the label, and this gives us tune-up procedures and specs. To close this section down, you click on the green box. Same again for fault code access. Now, in the fault code tables, this is a list of all the fault codes in relation to this model. As we scroll down, we have links here which will take us to the component testing for this particular code. So as I click here, it'll take us down to the heading of heated oxygen sensors, and this is the procedures to test that. To close this section down, you click on the green button again. Now, in component inspection, here is the entire list of all of the component testing we have on this particular vehicle. In the pin data section, this is giving us a table of the terminal, wire color of the component, and the expected conditions coming out of that particular terminal for the ECU on the engine management system. And down the bottom we have a selection of diagrams showing component locations, emission routings, connector views, and as an example, here is one of our wiring diagrams which covers the engine management system for this model. So, now to get back to where we came from, if we click on the big red X in the corner, it will take us back to our selection of Commodore articles. And all of these different sections with the articles in them are all laid out in a similar way and will work in a similar fashion. Now, the next thing we have to show you is the times guide, which we have here in this link. I have this open in another tab up here. Now, the times guide provides a comprehensive list of mechanical repair times and operations for passenger and light commercial vehicles, tailored to the Australian market from 1984 to 2007. The way this works is you click on the area and you highlight the job, and it will give you a time up the top. If you have another job you require to do, as you highlight that, the total will add up, making it easy for you to quote a job to a customer. Now, next, back to the Tech Online site, we have OEM Tech, which is right here. With the cooperation of original equipment manufacturers, this website provides automotive businesses with access to information directly from the manufacturers. I have that open here in this other tab. This includes service and repair manuals, wiring diagrams, diagnostic and testing procedures, technical service bulletins, as well as body repair methods and cross-dimensional measurements. Subscriptions to these sites will vary and are not included in the Tech Online package. Now, to go back to the home page of Tech Online, we click on the home button up here, and this will take us back to the home page for the Tech Online, and here you can search for the make and the model of the vehicle and the series in these boxes. Now, we also have a keyword search, and if we type in or find the section of diagnostics hints and tips and press search, it will give us now a list of articles and pages used for technicians to help them correctly diagnose faults quickly and professionally to find the cause of their problem. And if we click back on the home page again, it takes us back to the start. So within the Tech Online, there are over 35,000 simple to use technical information pages covering over 9,000 vehicle models and variants, carefully researched and compiled by the automotive industry professionals. This database is growing constantly to meet the needs of the Australian automotive repair industry. Due to popular demand, we'll be adding a service schedule module soon. Thank you for your time and consideration, and we look forward to your inquiries.